Hello and welcome to this microphonic edition of Take the Fear Out of the Gear with me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
And me, Jason Bangers.
And today we're talking about Boundry mics, one in particular.
You kind of said one in particular, and you are right, because we are talking about one mic. However, we are going to compare it against another mic.
And this was introduced by a very good friend of ours, wasn't it?
Mr. Justin Halley, thank you. Justin sort of lent me this microphone to use on stage, and I said, no, I've got a better idea for that mic. We'll try it in our studio with our little TV show that we have for YouTube called Take the Fear Out of the Gear. So here we are, taking the fear out of the gear. Now, what's the make and model number of this mic, Si?
Well, it's a Samsung. Not Samsung as the TVs, but Samsung.
Right, there is a difference then. There is a Samsung and a Samsung, because that confused me.
Yeah, and this is S-A-M-S-O-N.
S-O-N, not S-U-N.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because this company makes a lot of sort of audio-related stuff.
Right.
So the model number is a CM11B. Let's start with price. I know you know roughly what it is, dude, but have a guess what the recommended price for these are.
Right, well, the one we're going to compare it against is the Behringer A19A, and that was about 80 quid. So I would assume this is a lot cheaper than that, so I would say they're about £60.
Well, I think the recommended is about 80.
Oh, really? So they're about the same price?
Well, I think they're trending around, £70-75.
However, they're a lot smaller and they're a lot lighter, but they're still heavy.
Yeah.
They're still weighted, yeah.
I did have a look on eBay earlier and I saw one had sold, obviously second hand, for 20 quid.
No!
Including postage. Just under 20 quid including postage. So if you want a bargain...
Wow. Well, your audio you're hearing us right now on is on this actual microphone. So you could get a mic for 20 quid, which is not a USB Mickey Mouse piece of crap. This is a proper professional microphone.
Yeah, so let's talk about it then. So it's a condenser microphone. So you need phantom powering, and it will run anywhere from 9 volts to 52 volts with the phantom power. So you've got a big old range there.
Good.
It's got a 180 degree pickup pattern on it, so quite a wide pickup pattern.
I should just say 9 times out of 10 you'll be putting 48 volts in. That's your basic phantom power, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, sorry, back to your degrees.
And it comes with a 30-foot cable, because it's it's like a Mini XLR. It comes out and then goes to your standard XLR connector. Frequency wise, it goes from 30 hertz, which is quite low, all the way up to 18,000. So it's got a good range.
I guess I've had to put that special connector on there because the mic is so small, it hasn't got room for an XLR.
No, not with the case it's in, no, definitely not.
No way. So what we should say is we are right now running this mic, but I also have running alongside it, we've got our Behringer 19A, which we use. Usually we have one each, Simon has one, I'll have one, so we get the good full sound rather than just one in the middle. But we started with a PZM in the middle and it was fine, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So what we're going to do now is do an A and B side, right?
Yeah.
So we're already on the Samsung, so at the flick of my thumb and finger we're going to move now to the Behringer A19A. Okay, right, so we're now on the Behringer. Now, is there much of a difference for you, Si? You talk as well.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it bassier, is it trebly, or is it sort of balanced, similar to the Samsung?
Have a listen out. We've got a light on the floor there, which is a 1000-watt grow light. As you can see, it gives us that purpley sort of nice effect in the background, and it helps with depth of field for the video, which I kind of stumbled across by accident, so I can't take any credit for it. But have a listen on both mics. First of all, I have to keep looking at the Behringer 19A. Have a listen, because it's got a fan in it, that light, which is a bit annoying. We didn't really want any noise in the room. But if we shut up, see if you can hear the fan on the Behringer. Right, that was the Behringer. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're doing a comparison of low noise, background noise, see how sensitive it is. So we're now going to go to the Samsung mic, which is serial number what again?
It's a CM11. I think it could be a W because it's white, because I think you can get them in black and white. So you could have a CM11B for black or CM11 W for white. So yeah, I should have said that earlier, really.
So at the click of a thumb, you've already heard audio on it. We're going to come off of the Behringer mic now, and we're going to go back to the Samsung and have a listen for that fan. That should be long enough. Back in the room, we haven't done the check ourselves, and we're back on the Samsung now. We're staying on it, right? So you've got an A and B comparison for just dialogue with the Behringer. I mean, it's nothing really. We could have brought a load of mics in and tested it, but we didn't want to do that. So I don't know. We will know when we edit this video as to whether we're getting less or more background noise, which will be interesting.
Yeah, so answers in the comments, I reckon.
Yeah.
So, see what you think. Put a pair of headphones on or put your studio speakers. Have a good listen and see what you think, and answers in the comments. See what you think's the best, because they're roughly the same money to buy. So
yeah. And Alfred Montaner, right? This could be your hats we're wearing right now. These could be your shirts we're wearing right now. Get in line for me, brother. Come on, I need the merch. That's a little private joke between me and Alfred Montana, okay? So yeah, it's I'm guessing it's going to sound pretty good, and I don't think there's going to be much difference. I'll be surprised, because my mate Justin Halley won't use just anything. It's got to be good for him to use it.
yeah, he's always got his finger on the pulse, as they say.
So what does he use it for? Well, if you're in a band and you've got in-ear monitors, what you lose a lot of is the and I can't the ambience. Thank you, Simon. You lose all the ambience. You know what you hear with your ears. It's a bit like peripheral vision. Ambience is what's sounding around you. And so what you generally do is you mic up your individual instruments, and you might have a pair of these on stage just on the floor to pick up all the ambient noise, and then you'll introduce that into your headphones just so you don't feel so cut out and shut off and alone. Do you know what I mean?
It's very isolating if you haven't got that.
It brings you back into the room again. And because of their size, they're quite easy to just put on a windowsill. My personal advice, if you've got windowsills behind you, put them on a windowsill behind you, because they make for a good trap and they tend to pick up everything. I've found windowsills to be better than the floor. But failing that, just a couple in front of the drum kit, just offset a little bit, and you'll get all the cymbals and everything that probably aren't mic'd up. You know, you might not mic up a whole kit, it might just be a bass drum, so you don't get everything. So you need some ambience side to keep in the groove, my man.
That's it. You've got to keep in the groove.
Talking to get in the groove, guys, get in the groove and join our gang. That is, take the fear out of gear. Please, please, please hit that subscribe button for us. It'll do great wonders for the algorithm.
Like and share and tell all your friends, and
yeah, share it around. Share the love, guys. So just a little microphone video this week for you. You can hang this mic in front of your guitar because it's so sort of light and easy to hang. Rather than putting a mic on a stand, you can mic it up with this, and you can put it out the PA, because it's so sensitive. You'd be dropping the level right down, you won't get any feedback. You can use it for in-ears, as we said. You can use it in bass drums, so you can use it on anything, and you can use it for what we're doing here, which is dialogue.
Cool.
Groovy, dude.
Yeah, groovy.
Get off this gravy train. It's been Take the Fear Out of Gear. I've been Jason Bangers.
And I've been Mr. Chumley Warner.
We'll see you next week. Take care, guys. Ciao for now.
See ya.